Hey y'all, I'm Val with Our Forever Farm. We are fixing to leave, but I wanted to get a cake whipped up for Sweet Hunter where we'll have it when we get back. And I almost didn't do it, y'all. I was downstairs in my new room that y'all are gonna see very soon. I had put a mealworm feeder, one of the window units, on the window. And the windows are small, but all of a sudden, all these birds started coming. I couldn't stop looking at them. So I forgot about my oven preheating. So I've got it preheated to 325. We're gonna make a sweet potato cake. I'm very excited. This is a very easy cake to make. You're gonna need a can of yams, sweet potatoes, small or large can, it doesn't matter. I just had this large one. You're gonna need 4 eggs. As you can see, I just got 3. That's all I have, so that's it. So I need to go get eggs. We're gonna use sugar. We're going to use flour, self-rising flour. We're going to use oil, and I'm just using vegetable oil. We're going to use cinnamon, and pecans are optional, but we like pecans, so I'm using pecans. Let's get to cooking this cake. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drain our sweet potatoes, and I'm just doing it right in this bowl. So all I'm doing now is I'm just mashing these yams. Y'all can see how easy this is. You don't even need a mixer to do this because they're already cooked. We're going to add 2 cups of sugar. I'm telling you the amounts of the ingredients on here, but let me assure you the recipe is in the description box. Some people like me to do that, some people don't. I like to do it slow where people can learn. And I know me, I like to stop the video, go back, watch it again, and just do it along with whoever I'm cooking with. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding, let's just pretend this is 4 eggs, but it's just 3, but it'll do fine. But the recipe calls for 4. I like to break mine, like I've told you many times. I like to break them in a separate dish. And this is my fine china, y'all. So I'm just beating these eggs really good. I'm just gonna add them to the mixture. Now we're adding 2 cups of self-rising flour. You can sift this if you want to. Mine just came straight from the freezer.
What you got cooking?
I am making you a surprise.
All right.
It's got cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Sugar.
Right.
Eggs. Sound good?
Yeah.
You gonna eat it?
It's a good combination.
And it's a cake.
All right. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We're on video, by the way.
Get cooking. I'll leave you alone.
Okay. I'll be ready in just a few minutes. I didn't tell him the main ingredient because he doesn't like sweet potatoes, and we're not gonna tell him. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Sometimes you just have to do men that way. Wow. You know what I mean? Now we're adding 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Now I'm just chopping up some pecans. And now remember, nuts are optional. This is my mom's little chopper, y'all. Now I'm adding 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. We're gonna stir all this together, but you can do it in a mixer if you prefer. How easy was that? Now we're spraying a 9 by 13 pan. And we're gonna pour the batter into this pan. Don't that look good? You should smell it. Now remember, I've got my oven preheated at 325. We're gonna put this in for 30 to 40 minutes. Check it to see when it's done with a fork. And now we wait. Okay, y'all, the cake's still in the oven. It's probably got about 10 minutes to go. I'm gonna share with you how we make the icing. It's just a cream cheese frosting. We're gonna use 1 stick of butter. We're gonna use 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. We're gonna use 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. Again, that is optional. We're gonna use 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring. We're using a box of confectionate sugar, which measures out, if I'm not wrong, a little over 3 cups. So I did about 3.5. So we're gonna melt 1 stick of butter. We're gonna melt with that butter a block of cream cheese. And now we're just going to stir it together until it's melted. I had my butter and my cream cheese in the freezer, and I just left them out to get to room temperature. And that helped make this melt in the pan much easier. Look how smooth that is. And I'm going to slowly add my confectionate sugar into this mixture, stirring as I go. Now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I have changed to a whisk just for a smoother stir. Now I'm adding half a cup of nuts. Now remember, those are optional. And just stir together until it's mixed well. We're going to check on our cake. I checked it at 30 minutes, but it wasn't done. So we're going to check on it now. It's about 40 minutes. The cake is beautiful. It's done. It's pulling away from the sides. It's brown. It's very pretty. Oh, it smells heavenly. It's beautiful. Now we're going to let it cool. Our cake is cool. Let's go ice the cake. As you can see, the icing's got really thick. So we're just going to dump it out here and spread it out. This cake smells great. You could always double this icing. That's what I do with my chocolate sheet cake. I always double it. This looks like it'll be plenty though. This is such an easy cake to make. This would be great to make ahead and take somewhere. I think I'm gonna have a taste test of this icing. Should we go take Sweet Hunter a piece? I'll fix him a cup of coffee, decaf. Fix him a piece of this and see what he thinks. He doesn't know it's sweet potato cake. There you go.
Okay, looks good. What is it?
You tell us.
You tried to knock off my topping.
No, I didn't. Your cinnamon roll icing? No.
Yeah.
What kind of cake is that?
It's very good, but I don't know what it is.
Try another
what is it?
bite.
It's got powdered sugar in it, I know that.
Well, that's in the icing,
I
sweetie.
know. No, very good.
Did you say I made you some coffee?
So what is it?
This is a sweet potato cake.
Oh.
Yeah, sweet potato cake.
No, I would never guessed that.
No, I knew you wouldn't.
No, I never guessed that. No, it's very good.
It looks very good. I hadn't tasted of it yet.
So while you're getting your piece, bring me another one. It's good. Thank you. It's very good.
You're welcome.
All right, there you go. A sweet potato cake. I never would have guessed that's what it was, but it's very delicious. I guarantee you'll like it.
Now I'm going to go try it. Can y'all believe it? He didn't even know it's sweet potato cake. I'm so happy. We're going to freeze this on my fine china in little pieces where we can just pull it out of the freezer anytime we want, just like I do all the other desserts. This is absolutely delicious. Now what I do is I just place all my plates out, and then I just cut the cake up and I put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it that way. And I went ahead and cut us like 4 pieces to put in the cake plate. This is such a great way to do desserts when it's just the 2 of you. I forgot to count how many pieces. So what I do with my cake is, because it's just the 2 of us, I freeze it. So I put it on my fine china and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then it takes about 10 minutes for a piece of cake to thaw out. And so I put it in the freezer. If you have unexpected company and you want to serve them coffee and cake, you got cake in the freezer. So I'm gonna carry this down. This is a very delicious cake. I hope you all make this.
All right, so y'all go cook something.
Delicious. Y'all go try it. Go cook something.